Kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us for our Thursday weather update across New Zealand, Australia and the South Pacific. And we are tracking a couple of lows, but it's not as stormy as it's been over the last week. This is the main centre here of the storm system that brought the flooding into Sydney and New South Wales. It is clearing New South Wales. There might be a few light coastal showers, but the worst has gone. It's also not so bad around Brisbane, but there are these bigger downpours further to the north around Emerald, and they are likely to intensify over the next day or two before they also ease back. In the New Zealand area, it's that low drifting past that will bring in some wind and rain for the South Island over the next couple of days. You can see it here on the wind map that it's quite a long stretched out low pressure zone that was lined up along the east coast of Aussie, bringing in all that rain. Now it's moved out to sea. They've got the southerly on that side. New Zealand's got the east to northeast flow on the other side of it. So pretty warm. Overnight lows in New Zealand right now are definitely up. And then further out to the east, this is the low pressure zone that last Friday was Cyclone Eva's twin up here to the north. This didn't become a cyclone, but it's actually been bigger and more consistent. Eva's completely gone now. The remnants of it are basically caught up in that low. But now we're going to keep an eye on this one because it's heading towards the North Island. So let's get into the forecast. Here is Friday. The storm from Australia drops further down into the Southern Ocean. The worst of the rain is down in the Southern Ocean, well out at sea. There's only a little bit of rain actually coming in for us, maybe around 30, 40 millimetres on Friday, and then another 20 or 30 coming in on Saturday for the West Coast. That's about normal. That's not really too extreme. Up in the north, just a couple of showers possible, otherwise not a lot going on there. So let's go through the weekend, or get into the weekend. Saturday sees a southerly in New Zealand. It's coming around that high. So up comes the southerly. Temperatures drop in the South Island on Saturday. Nothing too dramatic, but just a little bit of a change there. And you've got showers and some downpours still remaining around Queensland. As we go into Sunday, that low pressure zone, the one that was Eva's twin, gets closer to the North Island. It's not too bad at this stage, 1004, but it's likely to deepen. And that's the reason why it's worth keeping an eye on. But at this stage, on Sunday, it's not too bad. There's a southeasterly flow for the North Island that will drop temperatures around Hawke's Bay, Waited Upper and Gisborne. And then at night time, you'll feel it more so up around Auckland and Waikato and those northern areas. So let's get into next week. Here is that low pressure zone. Notice the numbers, 999. It was 1004 in the other one. So it is dropping the air pressure, which means it's getting deeper and the rain clouds are likely to get a bit bigger. At the same time that that's moving in on Monday, we've got a big high out over here rolling on in. So the South Island's pretty much under dry weather with that high pressure. So is much of the North Island, but that low is going to bring in a bit of rain. And it depends on how close that low actually gets. It continues to deepen here on Tuesday down to 995, but this is an enormous high rolling in, almost 1040 hectopascals. So that's like a bulldozer. And if it comes in a little bit faster and bigger, it will push that low back out to sea and limit the rainfall. But if that is accurate, you've got about 80 millimetres coming in here on Tuesday next week. And our final map for Wednesday shows the big powerful high to the south of New Zealand and this storm getting deeper, 993, getting storm status now because it's probably got gale force winds all the way around the middle. So it's worth keeping an eye on, but it is borderline between that stormy weather here and mostly dry weather just to the west of it. So worth keeping an eye on. Go to ruralweather.co.nz and weatherwatch.co.nz to drill down further on that low. The IBM Watson supercomputer already crunching the numbers of all the different models. So if you live on that eastern side, you can start to get more of a feeling as to how much rain you might get at your place, and expect it to chop and change a little bit because that powerful high will make a difference to the rainfall totals up here in the north. That's all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow, Friday, with our final update for this week.